Hello there, and this is a brief overview of my Economics 220 course called Environmental Economics. And I set this course up with all of the top guidelines and strategies. So we have an overview page here with the with the course and my relevant information. I also have an orientation page. I did a screenshot of all of navigating the course and then all the relevant Lalima information via these accordions. I have a self-introduction reading check, and then I have an introducing yours truly who is actually talking about environmental economics. Now, this is a course that is offered at the at UH Manoa and West Oahu, but as far as I know, this is the only course that is offered at the UHCC systems. Okay, and so I'm looking for students at Windward Community College, but students from the other UHCCs can take this course as well. So I have the syllabus, the hybrid calendar, the text is available in our bookstore, but is also digitally available. Now, what I want to focus on is the individual weeks. So here's the individual weeks. I have a picture that illustrates something about the chapter itself, a description, and the objectives, along with the various reading checks and dates and such. Now I also have the lecture right here, but I've also downloaded the lecture and did a screencast of it, so that's available here. And I oftentimes like to have other material, other things that I get from YouTube that pertain to the chapter, and I find lots of different sites. So here's one of development economics here. Now I have various resources and the different reading checks and such. Now this is a hybrid course. So what's unique about this course is that it meets once a week, and students do most of their work and material online. And during the week, what I have them do is to do a work on a Google Doc. Now this is, I think, maybe not quite as good of an example. So let me go to another week. Let's say week 4. There we go. Here's week 4. And here's the chapters that I have done some PowerPoint narration of. And here are the chapters. So what happens here is that these discussion questions are a Google Doc, and they're available to all students, and much as we've been doing in TOP. And the students get the initial questions, and then either during the class, they'll pick a question, and then they'll do some brief research on it, and then they'll write their answer on the Google Doc itself. This enables students to do this and they can do it in class, or they can do it outside. The classroom that I had individual computers that they would do this in, and so they would write this out, and then they would give a presentation on it. Since this is a Google Doc, they can put all kinds of different images and the like on here, and different students would be associated with different chapters. They could work on this alone, or they can do this in groups. Now, a big question that I have is, when I teach this again, I would like to do this same format, but I would like to do it as a meeting hybrid via Zoom, and using the same discussion questions, because students would have access to this, and they would be typing this out and all that. I think this could work. I have a very good feeling about this. So I actually appreciate the have being forced to use Zoom, because I think Zoom would work very well in this environment. So I would use the same discussion questions, and I embedded these discussion questions in with the week. Now, one great advantage of this course and the book is that there were 16 weeks and 16 chapters in the course. So I was able to cover all of the chapters in the course itself. So let's see, anything else? They do a quiz every week on the particular chapter. And then there would be a presentation at the end on their research paper. And the research paper and instructions is right here. Okay, and then I have a embedded document here for environmental economics that our librarian Tara Severns put together for me last fall 2019. Okay, I do believe that is it. Thank you for listening and watching. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Oh, yes, yes, I'm sorry. There's one more thing. Let me move this over. When I do my reading checks, I have there we go. Oops, where are you? Oh my goodness, it did not show up. Ah, shoots. Anyway, for the reading check, I like to be very specific on when things are due during the week. So they do a reading check, reading the chapters on Mondays. We would probably meet on Tuesdays, whether face to face or online, and then Thursday into Saturday they will do interpretation of what went on Saturday, and a quiz on Saturdays as well. Okay, that finishes things up for Econ 220. Thank you very much for watching and listening.